Today we will be highlighting the increasing importance regarding the successful excavation and/or preservation of Southwest Native American artifacts as a method of possibly recording the rich and diverse history and background of the peoples who began inhabiting this region, in particular the Grand Canyon, for the past 12,000 years, according to archaeologists associated with the National Park Service and the Museum of Northern Arizona, located in Flagstaff. Furthermore, activities will be highlighted that individuals can enjoy, which will provide further funding so that these types of projects can be continued into the future. These activities include raft trips through the Grand Canyon with stops at various archaeological sites and visits to natural museums. Imagine yourself as a younger individual who is trying to research his genealogical background. Many individuals could possibly revisit family photo albums, old letters, or even utilize Ancestry.com. However, Native American youth may have to rely heavily upon historical artifacts, quite possibly buried under a couple of feet of earth, in order to piece together their family history. Vast quantities of Native American history was never recorded in the written form, which further highlights the significance of successful preservation and the means by which these projects are funded. Successful preservation often stems from partnerships such as that between the National Park Service, the Museum of Northern Arizona, and Archaeology Southwest, combined with Salmon Ruins Museum in New Mexico. Due to the combination of available resources, successful results will surely be recognized by everyone involved. Oftentimes, the archaeologists focus upon the excavation techniques while the museums focus upon preservation. Let's start by looking at the reasons why excavation and preservation become imperative in order to protect historical artifacts. The Glen Canyon Dam, completed in 1963, was a controversial project to say the least. Along with the political ramifications that often surround projects of this magnitude, there were three other factors which became glaringly apparent. Recreational activities and tourism would skyrocket due to the creation of Lake Powell, America's second largest reservoir, even to this day. Furthermore, a vast amount of hydroelectric power was and is generated. According to an article in US Today, when water levels are at their optimum, 4 million customers are supplied with power from Arizona to Wyoming. However, according to the same article, the Native Americans became very concerned regarding the desecration of sacred sites, both by people and water. Native Americans often believe that hardships may occur within their environments if their ancestors or the gods are unhappy about what may be happening. Erosional impact was the main factor which dictated whether excavation was a necessity or not. In other words, sporadic or needless actions did not occur. Previous to the dam's construction, the natural effects of the monsoons, seasonal flooding, etc., constantly provided a protective barrier for the artifacts as a result of sediment movement. As you can see in the before and after pictures, the terrain transitioned from being very rugged and natural to being almost formidable in appearance. As a result of the dam's presence, erosion was accelerated by two factors: the increased natural exposure and human visitation, according to archaeologists associated with the National Park Service. In 2006, 9 archaeological sites were classified as endangered within the Grand Canyon. Even regarding the severity of the situation, Native Americans were still very skeptical regarding the excavation process. Octavius Sautua, a member of the Zuni tribe, came to understand the importance of these projects. If nothing happened, artifacts could quite possibly crumble and flow down river, being lost forever. Possibly as a means to alleviate the skepticism, archaeologists met with 11 Native American tribes. As a result of this type of collaboration, opinions could be shared regarding the design of these archaeological approaches. Due to this collaboration, the accountability of all participating individuals was strengthened. Also, the authenticity of the artifacts could be even more accurate. Kimberly Spur, one of the participating archaeologists, recalls a moment when she uncovered an artifact and perhaps had a perception already developed regarding its historical significance. A Native American working side by side with her recalled her grandmother had one of those in her home. As a result of this type of collaboration, perhaps more accurate research can be conducted and illustrated. So how can individuals help to support the preservation projects regarding the Southwest Native American tribes? According to Ellen Brennan, a National Park Service archaeologist, individuals become more invested regarding preservation techniques when they see more than just rock and water. In other words, when artifacts are actually seen, the situation becomes more impactful. Visitors can visit these historical sites in several different ways, but I am highlighting two main ways. Visitors can enjoy rafting trips on the Colorado River. While participating in this adventure, artifacts can either be witnessed from the water or on the land, as is illustrated by the top two pictures. With regards to the preservation projects in the Grand Canyon, over 2,000 people have visited the sites, both privately and commercially. Lisa Leap, a National Park Service archaeologist, believes that when individuals witness the successful results of these types of projects, other ongoing projects occurring around the Southwest will also realize successful results, making them even more effective. Visitors can also visit natural museums, such as the Salmon Ruins Museum located in Bloomfield, New Mexico. In this type of setting, visitors can walk around the grounds and view native homes, buildings, along with various excavation sites. The admission fees and/or recreational fees that are paid by the visitors provide vast majority of the funding for these types of projects as a result of the Federal Lands Recreation Enhancement Act introduced by Congress in 2003, which states that recreational facilities and visitor opportunities can be improved on federal recreational lands by reinvesting receipts from fair and consistent fees and passes. As a result of the public being able to view the progress of this type of research firsthand, the importance and significance of preserving what is actually there can be further realized. Furthermore, the vast inspiration of the Native Americans remains apparent. In conclusion, this presentation has effectively shown the environment's impact upon Native American artifacts. It has also been highlighted how the collaboration of different groups of individuals can garner successful results regarding both excavation and preservation. Finally, the monetary impact that visitors provide regarding these projects has been clearly illustrated. As a result of these factors, we can enjoy the various artifacts in both the present and the future.